For tonight's trick, I'm going to pull back the curtain a little bit and show you a little bit about how I choose magic tricks. When I'm choosing material for the end of this show, the amount of time, the run time of the trick is super important to me. So in this case, I'm going to show you sort of how I practice that. I want, for example, the trick to generally be under 3 minutes, and for a card trick, under 2 minutes, I think definitely. If I did a card trick and it was like 5 minutes long, that doesn't sound like a long time. I don't need the jokers. Let me get rid of the... It doesn't sound like a long time, but trust me, it is a really long time. So for this, I'll shoot for around 1.5 minutes. Now, in this trick, I know that I want to have 3 cards chosen, and I don't have anyone down here with me, so we'll just randomly choose some cards. It really doesn't matter what they are. We'll just have... So we've got an ace, a 2, and an 8. Perfect. Those are all different, so they'll be easy to remember. Remember these 3 cards. We have an ace, a 2, and an 8. And one by one, I'll put them back into the deck and really mix up the deck. I'll really shuffle it well. We'll use the 8. Maybe we'll put it a quarter of the way down here and just sort of mix that into the middle. And then a 2 we'll put maybe in the middle, like right about there. It's good. Perfect. Cut the deck a couple times. Now is the hard part of finding those cards. We'll start with the 2. Let's see if I can find the 2. Hey, that's a good way of doing it. There's the 2. The next one will be the 8. Let's see if I can find the 8. There we go. That'll work. There's the 8. And the final card is the ace. Maybe somewhere out of the middle of the deck, I can find, there it is, the ace. We've got an ace, an 8, and a 2. Here's the interesting part about this. I don't know if you noticed the time on this. It's 1:28. 1:28, which is interesting because the cards are a 1, a 2, and an 8. Which is not bad. It's a pretty cool trick. It's a pretty neat little, coincidence type of thing, I guess. But you could say like, oh, you stopped it on that time because you knew those were the 3 cards you had, which would be tough, but I could do it. What I couldn't do, what would be impossible, is if I could get the 34. And that, folks, is what I have done.